Daily Dhamma Reflection, Pali Chanting. Tesattati Nanãni, 73 Types of Knowledge. The wisdom of listening attentively and intelligently to the Dhamma is knowledge gained by listening. The wisdom of restraint after hearing, learning, is knowledge of what consists in virtue. The wisdom of concentrating after restraining is knowledge gained by developing concentration. Knowledge of the causes and conditions for the arising of the five aggregates is knowledge of cause and effect. The wisdom of analyzing all dharmas of the past, future, and present as impermanent, suffering, and non-self is knowledge of comprehension. Seeing again and again with wisdom the presently arisen dharmas change is knowledge of contemplation, of arising and passing away. Seeing again and again with wisdom the dissolution after reflecting on an object is insight knowledge. Understanding of appearance as terror is knowledge of fault. Understanding of desire for deliverance, of considering the means for it, and of being equanimous is the knowledge of equanimity about formations. Understanding of emergence and turning away from the external objects, conditioned phenomena, is change of lineage knowledge. Understanding of emergence and turning away from both the external and internal is path knowledge. The wisdom gained through calming down the effort, i.e., through the completion of the effort, is fruition knowledge. The wisdom that sees the round of defilements that has been cut off is knowledge of liberation. The wisdom that sees the supramundane dharmas, path and fruition that have arrived is the knowledge of reviewing. The wisdom of determining the internal sense bases is knowledge of the differences in the internal sense bases. The wisdom with regard to determining the externals, i.e. sense objects, is knowledge of difference in the domains. The wisdom of defining behavior is knowledge of difference in behavior of consciousness. The wisdom of defining four dharmas is knowledge of the difference in planes. The wisdom of defining 9 dharmas is knowledge of the difference in dharmas. Understanding as direct knowledge is knowledge of the things to be known, the 5 aggregates. The wisdom that understands fully the general characteristics of the 5 aggregates is the knowledge of deciding. The wisdom that abandons wrong perceptions, such as permanence, is the knowledge of giving up. Wisdom with regard to developing the mind is the knowledge of one flavor. The wisdom of realization is the knowledge in the sense of experiencing. The wisdom with regard to the difference in meaning is knowledge of discrimination of meaning. The wisdom with regard to the difference in dharmas is knowledge of discrimination of dharmas. The wisdom with regard to the difference in language is knowledge of discrimination of language. The wisdom with regard to the difference in perspicuity is knowledge of discrimination of perspicuity.